Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to this historic 81st Commencement Exercises, honoring the first co-ed class of St. Francis School. Please remain seated for the entrance of the class of 2013. We would also like to recognize the men and women to whom you have entrusted to guide, challenge, nurture, and impart knowledge to your sons and daughters, the faculty of St. Francis School. Tradition tonight, that of honoring our cherished alumni. We have with us members of the St. Francis graduating class of 1963, celebrating the 50th anniversary of their commencement exercises. Each year we build on what has come before, and tonight we would like to recognize those women who carried the Franciscan spirit so that it could live on in successive generations. These young men and women whom we are here to celebrate today. Class of 1963, would you please stand and be recognized? At this time, I would like to call Stephanie Tevis Phillips to come up to the stage and address our graduates.
Good afternoon, Sister Joan, faculty and staff, Board of Directors of the Alumni Association, Golden Scholars of the class of 1963, family, friends, and the history-making first co-ed class of 2013. Who knew when we graduated 50 years ago that we would be special guests at your commencement? From the first graduating class of 1933, 80 years ago, our school has a rich history, and we all are a part of it. So remember that 50 years from today, you will be celebrating your Golden Scholar reunion. And when your 50th rolls around, we hope you look as good as we do. The class of 63 has a message for you. Please, don't let life just happen to you. You make it happen. And never ever give up on yourself and your future endeavors. Aloha and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Stephanie, and the class of 1963. I now present our MC for the evening, Head Counselor, Mr. Ryan Scudder.
Thank you, Sister. Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, staff, friends, and guests. Tonight we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2013. We know that you are as proud of your daughters and sons as we are. To help us make this a beautiful and dignified ceremony, we ask that you refrain from any loud and inappropriate displays of behavior. However, a nice round of applause is welcome. Also, now is the time to turn off your cell phones if you haven't already done so. Lastly, as a courtesy to all our guests, we ask that you stay in your seat during the ceremony. We have contracted Picture Man of Hawaii to take photographs throughout the ceremony. and those proofs will be available to you online. Also, our technology department will be shooting video, and DVDs can be ordered through the school. Thank you for your cooperation. Kanisa Kesanpet, class president, will now give the invocation.
Let us close our eyes and in prayer remember this night as the start of a blessed beginning. Tonight we come together to celebrate a once-in-a-lifetime event, and we remember each and every memory and all the good times we've spent. As we prepare to walk our separate ways, with smiles and some with tears, we begin to embrace our bright futures and slowly let go of fears. But let us not forget the things that make this night so truly blessed, things that kept us standing strong and allowed us to be our very best. Our loving family that pursued one goal to assure our happiness and stability, and guided us through a path of assurance that nurtured strength and capability. Friendships that kept us going when our times were not so good. For patience implanted in our hearts, we've come together as one like any family would. Taking this journey on together, creating history as a class, all our ups and downs, it all went by so fast. For St. Francis that taught us so much about living a good morality, surrounded by love, hope, faith, humbleness, patience, and charity. Sweet, loving Father, we thank you for these many blessings that have made us the individuals we are today. We thank you for our teachers, our families, our friends, and all the memories that we will remember and cherish in our futures. Guide us as we continue to be thankful for these gifts and constantly revere and relive them in our future. This night, let us open our hearts to you even more, to double the power of these blessings for that great big world that awaits our arrival. It will be an honor to continue this journey with you. Amen.
I now present Bianca Dukeshire, class vice president, who will give the official welcome.
Aloha and welcome to the 81st Commencement Exercises of St. Francis School. We, the class of 2013, would like to extend our warmest mahalo to you, our family, our friends, and the administration and faculty. Your love, inspiration, and support have made all the difference in our journey to this achievement. Many of us thought that these past 4 years would never end. But now, as they come to a close this evening, we realize it went by all too quickly. We have cherished memories of loving, learning, and living through the good and even trying moments. Let us go forth into a new beginning with the knowledge of our experiences close to our hearts, and welcome the future that God has set before us. We are deeply appreciative of your presence to share and celebrate this wonderful occasion with us.
Jermaine Kabutolaka ranks number 1 in the class and is this year's valedictorian. She will deliver the commencement address.
Good evening, Sister Joan of Arc, the faculty and staff of St. Francis School, and the proud families and friends who have come from near and far to congratulate the graduating class of 2013. I would first like to give a well-deserved round of applause for my fellow classmates. Mention the class of 2013 and people may chuckle. If anyone knows our class, they know that this class of young men and women who sit before you have come a long way to graduation. If anyone knows us, they would know that it took a little more effort to get to where we are today than your average class. It took determination, patience, and the utmost endurance from the faculty and staff, our parents, and ourselves to be where we are right at this moment. From our not-so-humble beginnings as that rowdy class of freshmen, we have emerged to become living testaments to you and to St. Francis School's new chapter in history as the first co-ed class. We've grown and adjusted to the changes our school has gone through, and in fact, we are this change. Despite the fact that our reputation wasn't the most admired, I wouldn't ask for a better group of people to call my classmates. Our past may be a bumpy one, full of write-ups, detentions, and many embarrassing moments, but I know that our future will be full of great success. You can call us unique, different, or even weird, but each of us has a gift that we have developed over these past 4 years that we are now ready to bestow upon the world. A commendable thing about Catholic school education is that you are not only instilled with a strong academic foundation, but also with other principles. I think there are 3 specific principles that St. Francis School has taught us. These principles are family stands together, value your friendship, and God is always there. For the past 4 years, this class has spent just about half of our days with each other for 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. You can say we've grown to become a family. We may be kind of a dysfunctional family, but we are a family nonetheless. We've shouted, screamed, and hollered over each other and argued at lectures, bickering over the smallest things like which way we should sway first during our song fest, left or right, or what days and times we should come in for our senior play practices. We've blamed each other, helped each other get through our classes, and shared some laughs along the way. Even though our relationship as a family was a rocky one, we pulled it through. Just like a real family who is there when nobody else is, this class was the same. They were always there. We did everything together, from Songfest to spirit rallies, winter ball to prom. Even if some of us didn't want to be there, isn't that how a family is? We stayed together as a family, fell as a family, but also rose as one too. St. Francis School and my class have instilled me with the sense and importance of this. As we go out into the real world, where our classes in college will be much bigger, we will always know what it feels like to have a family in school and to always be there for others, just like we were there for each other. In the end, you love them after you part ways, you miss them dearly, and you'll always know that family stands together. Valuing friendship is another learned principle. We follow in the footsteps of St. Francis, who said, "For it is in giving that we receive." Friendship is a fun and adventurous balancing act where we must not only receive from our peers, but also give. Your high school friends are the ones with whom you share all your memories with. They are indestructible support systems who are always there. Laughter, unforgettable memories, and many embarrassing moments resound from these friendships. Your friends are there when you're rising and especially when you're falling. Being in a small school, it is always easy to see one of your buddies walking down the hallway in the ASC or the senior courtyard. The friends we have today may not have been the friends we had 4 years ago, but the memories we share are priceless, nonetheless. As we venture out into the real world and into the future, we each take a piece of our friends with us. We are so used to seeing each other every day that we have adopted each other's personalities and likes, such as our favorite shows, music, hobbies, and inside jokes. Our friends at St. Francis have formed us into who we are today. And as we venture out and go on our separate paths, our friends join us in spirit. St. Francis School's small community has truly taught us the meaning of friendship, valuing it and learning who we are as individuals through the whole process. The third principle that we've learned from attending this school is about God and the relationships my classmates and I have built with Him. He is always there. From our class retreats where everyone shared their stories that allowed us to get closer, to our memorable encounters, St. Francis has built a foundation of faith that helped support us through thick and thin. From our happiest moments to our darkest, God has always been there, guiding us and blessing us even when we didn't know it. He is here right now, watching over us as we embark on this journey. God was there when we took our first steps on campus, and He will continue to be there in the future. It was God who guided us on our retreats, our encounters, our spirit rallies, and song fests. Retreats allowed us to forget about school, focus on God, and strengthen our bonds with each other. For many of us, Encounter was a pinnacle moment in our high school years because the grand spirit and soul that we felt surely struck a chord in our inner beings, reverberating through each other as we came out feeling refreshed and imbued with the Holy Spirit. Encounter and other retreats allow us to let go and let God, to be open to others and understanding. They taught us forgiveness, love, about finding happiness in the simple things. God gives you these obstacles in life for a reason, because they are lessons that must be learned, so we must deal with them in order to better ourselves. After coming back from retreat, we tried our best to be patient with those whom we may not get along with. We tried to forgive those who betrayed us at one point in our lives. These lessons are ones that we can use to become successful in whatever we do. God is always there for you, so no matter what troubles we are going through and will go through in the future, we must always look to Him for guidance. Over these past 4 years, whether we've noticed it or not, St. Francis has been quietly building a foundation of principles to help us succeed in the future. Families standing together, valuing friendship, and trusting in God have canvassed our years here, allowing us to learn about ourselves, each other, and appreciating what we have around us. Memories have been formed that will surely last a lifetime. Lessons have been learned and experiences have been made. These principles are ones that will surely help us in the future. We may be going into a world we are hardly familiar with, but if you hold on to these principles that we've learned, family, friendship, and God, I'm sure that we can conquer any obstacle in our way. Yes, our years here may have been full of many ups and downs, but that doesn't mean our future has to be. It's not about how many times you fall down, it's about how many times you get back up. And our class always got back up, with our exuberant spirits intact. As valedictorian of the class of 2013, I am proud to say that I love my class dearly, each and every one of you. Remember, we are always family. Always carry that with you. Thank you.
A special thank you to our valedictorian for her excellent presentation. In accordance with the legal accreditation of the State of Hawaii and the Western Association of Schools and Colleges, and in fulfillment of the requirements of St. Francis School, diplomas will now be conferred by Principal and St. Francis graduate, Sister Joan of Arc Souza. She will be assisted by the Elementary Assistant Principal, Ms. Jan Patino. Faculty members, Ms. Annie Lamedo and Ms. Carlisle Cameron, will read the names of the graduating seniors.
Jermaine Kabutaulaka.
Erica L. Guyay.
Tori Keli'ia'a.
Janica Hernando Sison.
Leila Matsumoto.
Kayla Kanoilani Jones.
Teresa Marie Jodar.
Chelsea Tamara Puanani Paulino.
Heidi Grace Acuna.
Azure Pagala.
Brittany Nicole Dela Cruz.
Carolyn Takara.
Kanisa R. Quezon Pet.
Jarrell Macy Clark.
Danielle Pedro.
Sydney Vanoya.
Melissa Kuipo Bantalan.
Kayla Morrow.
Jessica Lum.
Kennedy Sachiko Kali Maikalani Pasos.
Chloe Frazier.
Kanani Hashimoto.
Alexis Taylor Rojas.
Sky Burrows.
Kayla Freeman.
Kelsey Panise.
Grace Porobro.
Zanae Kiana Flynn.
Nicole Condon.
Tabitha Ganitoen.
Alexis Kiaunui.
Isabel K. Luck.
Yejin Jian.
Sewan Kim.
Sora Yoon.
Sheena Yasuhara. Ashley Aulani Ho'oili na mamo na mo'i wahine me ke aloha poina ole o Kalani Kapea Wagner.
Rachel Lemona Amoy.
Sierra Nielo Edel Nascimento.
Taylor Phillips.
Sasha Kauanoi Anuhea Adams.
Kelsey Kamakanui o Kalanihi.
Kesley Kanoilani Phillips.
Kiana Elizabeth Auli'i Watson.
Kelsey Nalani Guinness.
Tasha Kaulua Kauma.
Bianca Dukshire.
Brittany McCrae.
Logan Faria.
Tanisha Narvaez.
Lexis Satele.
Christina Parlin.
Makara Drake.
Angel Savea.
Kaohukea Sanborn.
Justin Yin Yi Cheng.
Tyler Oda.
Nohea Thompson.
Stuart J.M. Urinas Jr.
Justin Adam C. Lako.
Derek Kealoha Lanakila Alana.
Shabir Linton.
Austin Kiha Pi'ilani Ursua.
Thomas Kopena Mark Sun Yin McKee.
Kyle Darian Sueji Asato.
Riley E. K. Sawa.
Raymond John Llanos Ramiro.
Wei Liu.
Cyrus H. Murakami.
John W. K. Leong.
Keone Ray Tom Malare.
Nainoa Fujimura.
Kai Sun.
Sosiwa Loa Hobea.
Lane S. K. Akana Jr.
Thank you, Sister Joan and Miss Patino. Thank you, Miss Lamedo and Miss Cameron. And now we recognize the honors graduates. These students have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher on the 5-point scale, have completed at least level 3 of a language and have earned a minimum of 6 honors credits from the baccalaureate program. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand when your name is called. Guests, please hold your applause until all the students are recognized. Heidi Grace Acuna. Justin Chang. Brittany Nicole Dela Cruz. Tabitha Ganitoan. Sosiwa Havea. Yejin John. Jermaine Kabuta Laka. Kanisa Kesanpet. John Leong. Isabel Luck. Leila Matsumoto. Danielle Pedro. Congratulations for your commitment to excellence. Ashley Kahapea Wagner, Class Secretary-Treasurer, will lead the class of 2013 in the moving of their tassels, signifying that they are now graduates of St. Francis School. On May 17th, many of our seniors received awards at our annual awards convocation, celebrating student accomplishments for the 2012-2013 school year. At this time, we present the major awards for the class of 2013, recognizing excellence in specific fields of study over a 4-year period. Ms. Marianne Lamedo, the high school assistant principal, will read the major awards.
The following subject awards are presented to the seniors who have displayed excellence in the various disciplines during their career at St. Francis School. The Technology Awards are presented to the students who have attained and demonstrated superior skill and understanding in the field of communications. The recipient of the Graphic Art Award is Jessica Lum. The recipient of the Print Media Award is Kayla Morrow. The Visual Art Award is given to the senior who has demonstrated dedication, creativity, and talent in art. The recipient of the Visual Art Award is Sheena Yasuhara. In the area of performing arts, awards are given to the seniors who have demonstrated exceptional ability in using their body or voice to convey artistic expressions in drama and music. The recipient of the Drama Award is Kanisa Kesanfet. The recipient of the Instrumental Music Award is Heidi Grace Acuna. The recipient of the Vocal Music Award is Kanisa Kesanfet. The language awards are given for excellence in the study of language and culture. The recipient of the American Sign Language Award is Tabitha Ganituan. The recipient of the Chinese Language Award is Keone Ray Tom Malari. The recipient of the Japanese Language Award is Ye Jin Jian. The recipient of the Spanish Language Award is Heidi Grace Acuna. The Mathematics Award is presented to the student who has demonstrated the skills and abilities to excel in mathematics. The recipient of this award is John Leong. The Social Studies Award is presented to the student who shows the greatest understanding and appreciation of social studies. The recipient of this award is Kayla Morrow. The Science Award is given for industriousness and diligence leading to excellence in the study of the sciences. The Science Award is presented to Tse Wei Liu. For superior achievement in written and spoken English, and in the study and appreciation of literature. The English Award is presented to Jermaine Kabutolaka. The English as a Second Language Award is presented to Sheena Yasuhara. It is now my pleasure to announce the recipients of our school's highest scholastic awards. The Salutatory Award. This scholastic award is presented to the graduating senior with the second highest academic achievement based on his or her high school record. We are pleased to present the Salutatory Award to Isabel Luck. The Valedictory Award. This scholastic award is presented to the graduating senior with the highest academic achievement based on his or her high school record. We are proud to present the award to Jermaine Kabutalaka. In a Catholic school, the life of the Spirit is of primary concern. Just as boys and girls mature into men and women, so does a person mature into a true Christian. For excellence in the practice of Christian principles, as well as in the study of religion, the Religion Award is presented to Jermaine Kabutolaka. The Service Award is presented for devotion to duty, participation in school and community activities, and a demonstration of an unselfish desire to serve others. This year, we are proud to present this award to Erica Guiyang. The Leadership Award is presented this year to a student who has led and served as a model for the entire school community. We are pleased to present this Leadership Award to Heidi Grace Acuna. The Principal's Award is presented this year to a student who has displayed an extraordinary level of character, perseverance, positive attitude, and compassion. The Principal's Award is presented to Sosiwa Havea. The St. Mary Ann Cope Award, which is accompanied by a $500 scholarship given by St. Francis School. The award is a special recognition signifying the total dedication, loyalty, and enthusiasm of a student for the school, exemplifying the wholesome, well-rounded, joyful character that has come to be known as the Franciscan spirit. The recipient of this highly prized award is Jermaine Kabutalaka.
Thank you, Mrs. Lamedo and Ms. Patinio. And a special thank you to the band under the direction of Ms. Erin Tabali for the important role they played in tonight's program. Please stand and join me in congratulating the graduates of St. Francis School, class of 2013.
World. I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher, higher than my income, income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics, skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine.